Hello and welcome to Easy Maths. In this video, we're going to look at some additional examples of the AP series. And to start us off, we have a question. We told the sum of the first 10 terms of an arithmetic series is 400. The sum of the first 6 terms is 120. Find the 15th term. Now, we begin by analyzing the question. We say S10 is 400. Sum of the first 10 terms is 400, in which case n would be 10. Again, S6, sum of the first 6 terms is 120, where n would be 6. And we now know the formula for sum of terms for an AP series or arithmetic series. So you're going to use that concept. This is what you do. Since this is a formula, we're going to begin with the sum of the first 10 terms and write it this way. Sum of the first 10 terms, 10 over 2, and we have also 10 for n here. Simplify this, and you're going to get it to be 5 in brackets 2a plus 9d, which simply will be 10a plus 45d. But notice that that one there equals to 400 because we were told sum of the first 10 terms is 400. So 400 is equals to 10a plus 45d. That's the first equation. Another equation we're going to form using the S6 is 120. So sum of the first 6 terms is 120, in which case therefore n would be 6. So I have 6 over 2, everything else there, we have 6 minus 1 there, and we simplify. We're going to move on to find 3 in brackets 2a plus 5d, which simplified would be this particular way, 6a plus 15d. But please notice we were told sum of the first 6 terms is 120, in which case I'm going to write 120 is equals to 6a plus 15d. So this equation and this other equation here are sets of simultaneous equations which can be solved to obtain the value of a and d. And that's where we're going. So I multiply the second equation with 3 so that I eliminate d, and so I have it this particular way. I just multiply the second equation with 3, so I have it this particular way. Subtracting, I'm going to get 40 is equals to minus 8a, and therefore a is negative 5, and replacing or substituting a with the 5 in the first equation, I'm going to get this kind of a thing here. Simplifying, I get 400 plus 50 is equals to 45d, in which case d will be 10. So I have the value of a, I have the value of d. The question is find the 15th term. Now, the 15th term is simply given by a plus in brackets n minus 1 d. I know the value of a, I know the value of d, I know the value of n. A is minus 5, that's what we just obtained earlier here. N is 15 because you're talking about the 15th term. 10 is our value for d, which you just obtained. And so you need to simplify this, and the answer will simply be 135. And that is, I think, simple. Moving on to another example, we told the sum of the first 6 terms of an arithmetic series is 51. If the first term is negative 4, find the common difference. And so we move on as follows. We use again the formula for sum of terms for an AP, which is this one here. We're given a is minus 4, that's what we told, first term. N is 6 because we told the sum of the first 6 terms, so n is 6. Again, S6 is 51, so this 51 means S6, but we don't know what D is. And anyway, that's what you asked. So you just need to put the formulas, the values that you're given here in the formula appropriately and simplify. Like this, we have 51, which is sum of the first 6 terms, is 6 over 2, in brackets 2, in brackets minus 4, plus 6 minus 1, in brackets, and then D. Just need to simplify that. And so we move as follows. We have it this particular way. You can divide both sides by 3, you get 17 is equals to minus 8 plus 5d. Simplifying, get the value of d to be 5. And that brings me to the end of that lesson on the examples of questions that you can find about arithmetic progression. Next, we're going to be looking at concepts that have to do with geometric progression as we dwell a lot more now on that area. As always, please like, share, subscribe. I'll appreciate your support. Thank you.